Our ongoing coverage of the coronavirus pandemic continues. Welcome to Western Mass News at 6 on this Thursday, everyone. I'm Chris Pisano. Here's a quick look at the latest headlines. The death toll at the Holyoke Soldiers Home climbs. 18 veterans are now dead, 12 of them testing positive for COVID-19. Governor Charlie Baker estimates there will be between 47 and 172,000 cases of coronavirus just here in the Bay State. The estimated peak time is between April 10th and April 20th. The state announcing a renewed effort to protect those most vulnerable to the coronavirus. The governor says the Massachusetts National Guard is doing rapid testing at long-term care facilities with clusters of the virus. The program has tested all the residents at the Holyoke Soldiers Home. And now National Guard troops are headed to Heritage Hall West in Agawam. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo joins us now live in Agawam with the very latest. Audrey?
Officials with Heritage Hall West confirmed that 5 residents tested positive for COVID-19. Now, those who have family in the facility say they're scared for their loved ones.
Because of her Alzheimer's and dementia, because she has her good days and bad days, so if she doesn't get to see family, she gets, upset.
Laurel Charland hasn't been able to visit her mother in person at the Heritage Hall West Senior Facility. She says trying to explain the coronavirus threat to her mother isn't easy.
She totally does not understand.
Charland tells Western Mass News over the phone that earlier this week, her mother called to say residents on her floor were sick with COVID-19. Charland says trying to get information from the home was challenging.
People are just scared that they don't know what's going on with their family members, and it's upsetting.
Western Mass News reached out to the Heritage Hall West spokesperson, who confirmed that 5 residents tested positive for the virus. They went on to say that they notified patients, residents, and families and have begun daily video calls with them. They also confirmed the National Guard's assistance, saying in part, quote, "As part of this program, the Massachusetts National Guard will administer tests for COVID-19 in our center."
You have people that are most vulnerable, and those are the people that are in these nursing homes.
Agawam Mayor William Sapelli tells us over video chat that this effort from the National Guard will help families get answers quickly about their senior loved ones.
If they have symptoms, to have them go out and get tested is near impossible in some cases, and they're the most high-risk individuals, and we need to get results as soon as possible. So this new procedure is outstanding.
In the town of Agawam, where COVID-19 cases have increased 9-fold in just a week, Mayor Sapelli says this news serves as a reminder for everyone to socially distance.
As of this morning, we had 45 live cases here in Agawam alone, and that's growing all the time, not just here, but everywhere. People have to take this serious.
Now, I asked the spokesperson for Heritage Hall West if any staff members had tested positive for coronavirus. She says those results are still pending. Live in Agawam, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.
Audrey, thank you for that live report. And now to breaking news that's happening out of Boston. As you're looking at it this evening, you're looking live at the Delta hangar out at Logan International Airport as the New England Patriots jet, you can see it there plainly, has arrived with more than 1 million N95 masks from China. Earlier today, Governor Charlie Baker saying the personal protective equipment will go to our state's healthcare workers on the front line of the coronavirus crisis. Team owner Bob Kraft saying he is happy to do anything to help during this crisis. And now, new details to a story Western Mass News first brought to you. The JGS Lifecare in Longmeadow announced new initiatives to try to fight against the coronavirus pandemic. The president of JGS Lifecare was notified late last night and early this morning that 29 residents have now tested positive for COVID-19. And beginning this week, that facility will be testing residents throughout the building. Some are experiencing only mild symptoms, and many more are stable and showing signs of recovery. Today, Governor Baker announced he is working to find more possible locations for emergency field hospitals here in the state. One possible location that he mentioned is the MassMutual Center in downtown Springfield. And Western Mass News reporter Leon Purvis joins us now live outside the MassMutual Center, where he spoke with Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno about the possibility. Leon.
Chris, the mayor says he's willing to do whatever it takes to stop the spread of the coronavirus. Governor Charlie Baker said in a press conference Thursday, coronavirus cases could peak between April 10th and 20th. If there are surging cases, there will be a need for treatment sites beyond the one already set up in Worcester.
The Boston Convention and Exhibition Center has been identified as a possible site for additional capacity, as well as Joint Base Cape Cod and the MassMutual building and other smaller locations around Massachusetts.
Right now, the MassMutual Center is the only site under consideration in Western Massachusetts. Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno tells Western Mass News his city is ready to help.
Whatever I can do, whatever we can do to make sure that the residents of the city of Springfield and Western Massachusetts get the health care, medical care they need ASAP, I'm going to do it.
Mayor Sarno says he knows the governor is one phone call away for anything Springfield needs.
It's a partnership. It's a partnership, and we're all working together for the good of the residents. In my case, the city of Springfield, governor and lieutenant governor for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
The governor said the number of confirmed cases could range from 47,000 to 172,000 cases. Live in Springfield, Leon Purvis, Western Mass News.
Leon, thank you for that live report. And the number of cases here in the Bay State is expected to climb dramatically. We can expect to see a peak here between April 10th and 20th. Here's a look at how the things stand as of today. The State Department of Health reporting 8,966 confirmed cases. That's up 1,228 from yesterday. There are 32 new deaths today, bringing the total deaths to 154. And to date, 56,608 tests have been conducted. And now we're breaking it down for you county by county. Suffolk County reporting the highest number of confirmed cases with 1,896, and Middlesex following with 1,870 cases. Here in Western Mass, Hampden County has 546, Hampshire 102, Franklin 85, and Berkshire County has 213 cases. Now to a story you'll only see on Western Mass News. A non-essential business in Chicopee busted this afternoon for illegally operating during this coronavirus pandemic. Western Mass News reporter Lindsay Kane was on scene when it happened. She joins us now live from Chicopee with more. Lindsay.
The signs on the doors of the flea market in Chicopee say they are closed because of the coronavirus, but police say they've been letting people in to shop illegally.
This is no joke. It's not a game.
Western Mass News has been following developments in Chicopee where police are cracking down on people not complying with safety guidelines during the coronavirus pandemic. And Thursday afternoon, our cameras were rolling when Chicopee police put their warnings into practice.
We got a tip that the flea market here on Chicopee Street has been operating. We did receive several tips throughout the week. Our compliance officers came down and found the building locked.
Officer Michael Wilk of the Chicopee Police Department tells Western Mass News that although the building appears locked, officers found shoppers still going in.
And apparently, if you went to the back door and knocked, they would let you in to purchase things. They discovered people inside shopping as well as people outside waiting to shop.
Officer Wilk says the discovery is disheartening to the community.
This is clearly in violation of the guidelines. This is not an essential business. It puts a lot of people at risk.
The flea market has signs on its doors saying they are closed because of the coronavirus pandemic. But Officer Wilk says it's shocking those same doors were used to illegally let people in.
The frustration level is high. This is a place, where people should not be gathered. And the fact that they're allowing people in, whether by appointment, whether a few at a time, it's not an essential business. This is another issue that causes people to possibly become infected and become sick. So we're doing the best.
Police have issued cease and desist orders and are looking at possible fines. Meanwhile, they're asking if anyone has any information about people not following guidelines to call police. Live in Chicopee, Lindsay Kane, Western Mass News.
Lindsay, thank you for that live report. New at 6, Springfield Public Schools food service provider Sodexo announced that starting Monday, April 6th, it will now expand its meals for students to include dinner. In addition, 2 new meal sites have been added. The free grab-and-go meal service will now include breakfast, lunch, and dinner at 17 sites throughout the city of Springfield. And for more coverage on the coronavirus emergency as it continues to develop, log on to our free Western Mass News app.
Did you notice that sunshine early on? Well, that has been replaced by some clouds and some rain from our coastal system that's bringing those rain chances in our direction. We do have that overspreading the area, even a couple of snowflakes in the highest elevations of Berkshire County. So through Franklin County and Hampshire County on its way towards Springfield, we seem to be the last spot to pick up some of these sprinkles, but everyone getting in on the rain when all is said and done. Middle 50s for our afternoon highs. Futurecast showing the waves of showers as we go into tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. We will be a fairly soggy area for tomorrow with the gray skies, dreariness, and showers throughout the day. So tonight falling into the upper 30s, rainy and raw. Tomorrow we're back to near 50 degrees. Showers off and on, remaining breezy with wind gusting up to 30 miles per hour. But there are improvements into the weekend. We'll look at that in just a few minutes. Chris?
Jacob, thanks. When we come back here on Western Mass News on this Thursday, along with other essentials, shoppers are making sure their wine glasses remain half full or full in general. More on how the coronavirus is impacting liquor sales just after the break. And still ahead, as unemployment numbers continue to rise, Western Mass News is getting answers on how things look in neighboring Connecticut. We'll be right back.